గోపికృష్ణ GKTV మనకు వచ్చేసి ఉపేంద్ర చౌకల గారు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు. సో మీరు వచ్చేసి ఇప్పుడు కమిషనర్ ఫార్మర్ కమిషనర్గా ఉన్నారు. హౌ డూ యూ థింక్ లైక్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ లైక్ ట్రంప్ కావచ్చు, బైడెన్ కావచ్చు, రైట్? సో ఇఫ్ యూ సీ లైక్ బైడెన్ is a month ago it was he's leading. So now with so many cases against Trump, so which direction the wind is going?
Well, it's too early. First of all, my name is Upendra Chivukula. I'm a former legislator, former commissioner, and have been involved in the electoral politics for 18 years. Now, this election, 2020 election, is a very, very, I wouldn't want to call it strange, but it is very challenging to predict which way the wind will blow. One of the reasons is that both candidates are not well liked. And for whatever reason, whether you are a Democrat or Republican, whether it's Joe Biden, President Biden, or former President Donald Trump, both have challenges. And one of the things I notice is that with Biden, he is not able to keep up with a lot of the things, and people are complaining that he cannot continue the message, and he's not staying off message, and that's one major issue. Even though he has done a tremendous work in terms of infrastructure act and trying to create a lot of renewable energy and sustainability, addressing the global warming challenges, but somehow he is not getting the credit, and so somehow either the campaigns are not providing the right message that all the accomplishments of Biden administration. So I think that is one challenge he has. And the other thing, on the other side, you have Donald Trump, who was, during his time, there was no war, there was no terrorism, and so people are comparing that way. And even though he's unpredictable, he has been, he's got into many legal indictments, and he's been constantly spending, when Biden is running the country and doing campaigning, and Donald Trump, former president, he's in the courtroom, one state or the other. He's constantly in the legal trouble. But he has a very strong base of supporters, 38%, and their unwavering support that he has. And people who are recent on-campus protests and pro-Hamas protests and all that has created a lot of bad blood, because it is not in the United States. You have free speech, but you have no right to speak against anybody, especially Jews who have gone through tremendous hardship during World War II, the Holocaust, and so they have one country was created called Israel. And so I know there are a lot of wrongs are done. I think both sides, whether it's Hamas, whether it's Israel, a lot of wrong things are done. And but that doesn't mean that students and people living in America, they should not be held accountable for what is happening overseas. And it was horrible to watch some of the things that are happening on campus. And people, President Biden is under a lot of criticism that he was not very vocal in his support and condemning, and it was too little too late, something like that they're saying. And they're also attributing to that he is worried about the Michigan electorate, and there is a large 100,000 plus Arab Americans who are in Michigan. And so whatever the reason it is, but in America, it's a free society, free country, you have the freedom of speech, but it does not allow you to have any kind of free speech. And I think that is going to could play a major role. And then you have challenges with the border, and you have there's people are worried about the immigration that is coming from, there's no checks and bounds, and people are coming. And even though America welcomes, you have the Statue of Liberty, welcomes people coming from all over, but there are a lot of bad elements are also getting through. And there is also another challenge we have is that the lot of human trafficking and the cartels, and in Mexico and other places they are playing a major role in trafficking people and creating a lot of challenges to Americans who are especially living in the border states. And so I think we need to look at the electorate is going to look at the overall all the issues, and ultimately during the Bill Clinton time, James Carville came up with a phrase, it is the economy stupid. And the inflation, the job growth, and the interest rates are the ones who are going to determine ultimately who's going to win the election.
Thank you very much, sir, for covering from the elections to the ongoing issues, can be student issues, especially the campuses, the way arrests are going on. So once again, thank you, Upendra Garu. Thanks a lot, Gopi Krishna, GKTV.